Alright, and it looks like we're into the draft. Dire Straits this time will be on Radiant, so we got a little switch up there. I don't know if they selected Radiant this time, so maybe I don't know if there's a strat they like more, or if they just hadn't prioritized side prior. Prancing Roosters did select second pick, so I wonder if they have like a second pick draft. I know you love to have first pick and second pick drafts. Like, that's your thing.
Yeah.
They ban out the Night Stalker. I like that ban.
Personally, it depends on what side I'm on, for sure, but there's... First pick is something I prefer on Radiant. There's certain combinations that you can pull off, and it's not... Like, the end being able to be countered isn't quite as big as a deal as it is on Dire. And if you go over to the Dire side, having that last pick to be able to guarantee that your movements will be better, or your jungle in some cases can be better, is more important. Because, like, obviously the jungle is better on Radiant, and I prefer movement on Dire, and there's certain caveats on what you can have certain heroes to be picked on those things. And I'm not going to give away all my strategies, but there's definitely
you really think the jungle's better in Radiant?
There's a jungle sequence for off lane. I think it's better for Radiant, and you can kind of guarantee your off lane. Yeah. And then jungle for Dire is better if you're like truly jungling. But like I said, don't want to reveal too much about it. Don't want to go on this. I want to talk about these guys. So
yeah, I was just saying, like, Radiant jungle, like the main jungle, is just easier to invade, I think. But that's just
most definitely. Okay.
So they pick up the Jakiro. They got the CM again. They had a lot of problems dealing with the CM, and they just second picked the sniper. Okay. It's been banned out every game, second phase by Dire Straits. And they do what I expected. They pick up that Spirit Breaker immediately.
Yeah, it's a great counter to Sniper. If they're not running CM, if you're not running support Sniper, then Spirit Breaker is gonna be you're gonna have a rough time. So,
well, here's the thing: even if you're running support Sniper, and I know that's your pet strategy, Spirit Breaker's still really good at it because Sniper doesn't deal with him. And if you already picked your CM, you've got your two supports. If neither support really handles a Spirit Breaker, it's rough. Like, that's a rough game.
Yeah, it's true. But you can also make your cores be able to not care about diving and kind of have a turnaround mechanic.
Yeah.
What comes to mind for me is like Sven.
Jug's not bad either because he can spin as the charge comes in, and all of a sudden Spirit Breaker doesn't add that damage. That's a pretty big deal. Plus, if you Omni can come out.
Snake's pretty good. Anybody that has a lot of survivability as a core is really strong.
Yeah.
But, okay, so they're going to start banning out quite a bit. They ban out all the mids at this point. Honestly, I don't really understand why they're banning out the OD. I think OD is a very good... If they picked up OD, then Sniper could just go mid, and then you can have another support kind of help out the Sniper at that point.
Yeah.
Well, they're banning out...
OD is kind of like... I know OD's not great against Sniper, but OD plus Spirit Breaker is really rough to deal with at times. Because you just, like... You can start that charge, and even if you anticipate it, like, you get Astral. You're not... Somebody else has to come help you. Which can be rough.
It's true. I think that the thing to talk about here, the best ban of this draft, is the ban on Axe. I think that Axe is a very strong pickup to have. He's decent versus Spirit Breaker. Any dive attempts to go on him. Also, they know that Prancing Roosters plays him, and they're not going to be able to. They weren't able to get the first pick of the phase, and they know that they love it as well. So Dire Straits did a great job banning at that point. I think Quap is fine, but I Actually, Quap's pretty good. Quap was probably their best ban. OD's the one I'm not really so sure of.
Yeah,
And
I mean, sniper counter. If you're gonna ban up mids, don't ban the mid that your mid matchup that you committed to is already countering. Quap's a good ban because Quap can dumpster sniper because she can just walk up and dagger him, and as long as she keeps her blink on cooldown, his shrapnel's not really effective. You can always blink out of it, and then if you overcommit your shrapnels and he knows you don't have one, he can blink on top of you and just kill you.
right. How do you like the Sand King in this lineup?
Not a huge. It's good. It's a counter initiator. You need some sort of counter initiation because the sniper is gonna get initiated on. So I suppose it's fine. I'm not the hugest of Sand King fans right now. In particular, I think he is another target who is pretty good. Spearbreaker is pretty good at dealing with because if you ever get vision of him and you charge him, you can keep him out of the fight depending on the priority of the situation. So, like high ground, you can just dive at the sniper and keep him under control. And he's also not a good support. Like, he doesn't deal with Spirit Breaker charge. It's very difficult to hit a burrow onto a charging Spirit Breaker. You have to be in pretty good position and you have to time it right. It's not like Lion Hex or something like that. It's also very committal. Like, once you do that to a Spirit Breaker, you're in there.
Right. And I love this Dire Straits pickup. Picking up a Darkseer is very strong with a Spirit Breaker. Adds a lot of combination there.
They picked up a Wraith King into a Spirit Breaker Darkseer.
Yeah, an interesting idea for sure. And honestly, like, not only do Darkseer Spirit Breaker that's an amazing combination right there. Jakiro Darkseer is one of my favorite as well. Vacuuming wall into an ice path and Jakiro ult and slow is just it's so beautiful. So a very strong team lineup for team damage and ganking potential already for Dire Straits. All they need is some type of tower damage on their lineup, and they still have 2 years to go, so they have plenty more that they can add in any capacity. And they still have push. They still have push with Jakiro. So actually they have pretty much everything. They can go in any direction and I'd be happy. Whereas if you pick up the Wraith King, okay, it is something that can survive versus Spirit Breaker. That I'll give them that. So they could dive on top of Wraith King. He doesn't really care about that, and you can get your supports to that general spot. The only problem is Wraith King versus Darkseer is not something that I would do. Yeah, you can pick up a Iron Talon. You can do Iron Talon versus him and severely lessen his potential. But you have a Spirit Breaker there too to add that extra amount of damage, that extra potential to push people away. It's just too much. It's too much. So
yeah, I think mainly of it in terms of lanes. Here's my thoughts. Wraith King is actually he's a weak laner but also a strong laner. Like, he's strong if other people can follow up on his stun. But you have a CM Sand King. Those are weak laners. Like, he's a good setup hero, but he's not like a Sven where he actually is very tanky and very strong and just gets manly. And you've got this Ion Shell that just shreds him, and his lifesteal isn't enough. His crit isn't enough to deal with it if the Darkseer gets outgoing. And if they just sit the Darkseer Spirit Breaker top, I don't know how they get farm on the Wraith King very well. And they're going to guarantee the Darkseer levels. Meanwhile, the Phantom Assassin pickup, very good against Sniper, very good against Wraith King as well, because he does not like to build MKB, and he's a right-clicker at his core. And she's someone who benefits from all of the things that the rest of their team does. Darkseer Vacuum Wall sets up her to blink in and isolate people. Ion Shell's great on her. Surge is great on her. They have a very aggro team. I just hope they can play it like MVP Phoenix does, and they don't like slow down to split push or farm. Just go, go, go. Kill them. Like, because if they give space for Sand King to get a blink, for Wraith King to get a blink, for Sniper to get his Hurricane Pike up, the game can get very hard for them, because they are pretty all in on this aggro.
Right. And I mean, they're all in on this aggro, but honestly, they need to have something to take care of that problem. And really the only pick that I can see for Prancing Roosters that puts it all together is actually an Enigma. And if Dire Straits, because like if they pick up an Enigma, they don't have a silencer to make him less useful. They don't have a lot of availability to stun really far away. Spirit Breaker's charge doesn't really work, and they pick up a Juggernaut. So like right now, a Enigma would
Enigma's
make
so good.
Prancing Roosters draft. But besides that, honestly, they are if they go for almost any other hero in the game, I want to say that I like Dire Straits' lineup better. They have multiple heroes that can push, multiple heroes that can gank, very aggressive all around, work well together, have much better combinations, and within their draft. So honestly, I mean Magnus is okay, but it's not the same as an Enigma can offer.
No, I agree that I was actually thinking of Magnus. Like you're saying, I'm like, man, a Magnus would also work. And this answers some problems with their Wraith King. But, you know, you're right. It doesn't provide the same sort of ability.
Well, it can be stopped. He can be pressured out through harassment, and Spearbreaker can still catch him out. And yeah, he's a great. If they dive the sniper, they can like combo with him with Sand King and hopefully get Wraith King to get the extra damage from giving him that. But like, look at their lanes. Their lanes are going to be sniper mid. Okay, I think Phantom Assassin wins versus sniper mid if you play it correctly. I think that, especially if you have a Spirit Breaker, you have a Spirit Breaker roaming and setting up on the sniper, that's going to beat out that. Darkseer does pretty well versus that lineup. Like, yeah, Crystal Maiden can blast the creep, but then she's using her mana to do that, and it's slowing down their potential. And oh man, I don't even get me started on Juggernaut and Jakiro versus a Magnus. That Magnus is going to have a tough game.
Yeah, he has a very tough lane ahead of him, for sure.
So, I mean, if they come out of the laning phase, okay, though, like, I think that Prancing Roosters do definitely have a chance. The Enigma pick would give them that potential, and give them potential in laning phase, and be able to pull it back and do whatever they needed to do, plus be a better guaranteed ultimate that cuts through BKB.
Okay, we got a TP out immediately from the CM. She's going to get a board for mid. Magnus is also running out. He's just gone straight Iron Talon. I think that's the right call. You cannot count on laning against these combinations. Wraith King doesn't have a stout shield. I actually think this is a pretty big mistake. Because, yeah, it's Darkseer, so his harass is not... Like, he's not going to right-click you. But you actually are going to end up tanking a lot of creeps. And the odds are that Spirit Breaker is going to be punching you, too. And if Spirit Breaker's up here, the lack of a stout shield can be the difference between a first blood and you getting away, and it can be the difference of you having to commit 2 full tangos or a salve just because you have to tank 1 creep wave because of the way Ion Shell works, obviously.
Right. And so we're going to have... What? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, the setup is just going to be a little bit rougher for them in their safe lane. Honestly, I would not even put the Spirit Breaker up there right now. Yes, you could put a lot of pressure on them and push them out of lane, but I would want to guarantee that bottom goes well, and I think that they could get plenty of gank potential if you got the stun and you got the slow on top of a Magnus. Whereas now it's just not. You're going to put pressure on both lane, and there's a chance that they could kill you top.
He went Bash level 1 instead of the charge. I think this is a pretty big mistake when you have an Ion Shell. And Top Gun on Betamax is actually going to feed First Blood here.
Yep. They have plenty of stuns and availability
Mango
to just stun him out.
If he has charge, he gets out of there. Easily.
Yep, they're just wanting to put out that pressure early, and realizing that how much kill potential you do have in this lane is something that you need to play on that razor's edge. Like, you're still a duo lane versus a tri lane, and
well, you're not strong to your level 2 when you have charge, right? Because if he has charge there, it's just a whole different situation. He can get out, or he could potentially turn it. Same thing with Surge. If he has Surge, he just gets out. Like, the Darkseer saves him. It's kind of a classic thing. Like, you're stronger than them level 1 if you're among your creeps, I think. Like, if you have your creeps to help you, you're stronger. But it's the, classic, I'm standing outside the lane because that's where supports do, but that's not always where you want to be.
Right. And Beta also does not have, like, I don't want to keep harping on him, but he doesn't have any regen. So having picking up that early stout shield is an interesting idea to have. But it's better to have that up on the side. And that's why I was saying, if you have the tri-lane go up against the Magnus, almost guarantee the first blood down there, and then use that to get a stout shield from the side shop, and then go up to top and put up that pressure when you have stout shield and regen, and you're slow from your Orb of Venom.
So mid lane's going interesting. It's even between the PA and the Sniper now. And Sniper's actually committed all of his shrapnel charges. Okay, he's got one back. But if PA knows he's committed most of his shrapnel, and he only has the 2 shared tangos, yeah, they're just going to jump him.
Right. Now, he doesn't... okay, he did pick up his... yeah, alright, he could go... They could die
this. They got this.
Oh, nope. He's not wanting to commit on that. Direwolf wants to guarantee his farm, which is okay. It's a little greedy, but... well, I think they could have had it, especially with an Ion Shell.
If the Sand King or the CM TP's in, it could go very bad.
It's true. And Sand King did have a TP on him, so there's... and it's easy for me to make that call, obviously, since I'm seeing it from the bird's eye view.
Yeah. The thing I think he should have done is the second he didn't back off initially, he shouldn't have last hit. He should have just blinked on him right then and tried to bait the shrapnel. And then you back off, and then... he doesn't think anything's happening. Oh, nice gank by Cedar Boy. But he could turn around and blink, I think. He can blink to the Magnus and maybe get out. Oh,
no.
Blink out.
He's going to blink down to his friend, but he's still dead.
Yeah. And that's just a good gank by Cedar Boy walking in from the side, just putting pressure. Because PA, you do have to play aggressive against the Sniper. It's just kind of how it works. So, there's that. The Magnus did have to come over for that, but he's fine with that. He wasn't going to be able to get much bottom against this Jug. He's already got a poor man shield up, can just punch him out.
Yeah. The Darkseer now has a little bit of a tougher lane at this point because he had to share that experience in the very beginning. And This is now level 4 versus Herpes level 2. So this is kind of the problem when you run these really aggressive lineups and they don't work in the laning stage, when they're built to work, they have to work.
Yeah, that first blood was killer. This is actually going to be in trouble if he sticks around. Level 3, he's got a mango if he wants another Ion Shell. Oh, he cleared these up. Okay. So he's
going to put it on Beta.
Beta's
just going to charge in.
Yeah, Direwolf's getting gone on by the PA. There's no creep for him to jump to. I think he's just dead. Oh no.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Yep, second shrapnel. If he jumps to vision right there, he lives. But and I don't know if Direwolf's confident with this one. Like, the Sniper is kind of getting away with too much here. He doesn't have boots. You kind of just have to aggressively go on him. And he finished his Aquila before his boots, and that's just a huge mistake. Same with there. Like, boots are so important in this sort of matchup. You can't really finish an Aquila before you get the move speed advantage on a Sniper, especially when he doesn't go boots. Like, if you have boots, you can just go in. Oh, Cedar Boy getting very greedy there. Trying to take that stack. Unfortunately, he puts it on one of the big ones, so it's not going to kill.
They're able to de-ward mid, though, on the Radiant side, so that's a good thing.
That's pretty big. Yeah, I think they knew.
But they get a de-ward right away.
Magnus is going all in on trying to get the skewer play on the Jug, and it just doesn't happen. Meanwhile, up top, yeah, they're just putting some pressure on. There's a soul ring on this. Oh, he's fine. Oh, Vision's there though. Oh, whoa, he just kind of walks in and doesn't nuke the Wraith King. Wraith King's going for a straight-handed Midas. So greedy with a sniper. I feel like if you have a sniper Wraith King comp, you don't want a Midas. You just want to be able to fight. Just give your sniper some space. Be tanky, be able to blink in.
Yeah, you do want to give him some space. There's some problems though with this lineup at this point. They're not having they're getting afraid to jump at this point because they have a lot of damage, they have a lot of potential, and
the ice path was committed very early. The slow gets him. The charge is canceled mid. I'm not sure why he canceled it, but he did. Did Sniper ult him? No. Sniper. No, there's no way. I've seen ults cancel charges before. It's kind of hilarious.
That's also another thing about Ring of Aquila. It's something that a lot of snipers don't generally do, is that they will...
Look at this. Direwolf's just getting destroyed here. He's going to die.
Yep. Really good play. I was actually going to comment that he should be using his mana more. If you have a Crystal Maiden, and
you just spam Assassinate against the PA. But this is the whole thing, like... So PA is 2 levels behind the sniper. Like when you play a Phantom Assassin against one of these squishy mids like an Invoker, you have to pressure him early before he has that level 2 shrapnel. You have to keep him under balance and the dagger and the move speed. And once that doesn't work out, once the Spirit Breaker isn't having an impact on the game, it gets real painful real fast. Oh, they find Vision. He's just sitting here. Sniper's gonna get a free kill off this. Shrapnel comes down. Assassinate's gonna finish it off. And, you know, both games are pretty even, but both games, Dire Straits came out to a pretty big laning stage lead. You know, 10k plus, usually. I really fear for them, because they haven't played the mid game nearly as well. What happens if they're down? If they don't have that item advantage? Oh, there's the RP. Sand King Sun comes in, but he gets a spin off. If there are TPs at all, they can save him, but are there any
there's
TPs?
Not.
Nope.
They do not have any. Does get a stun out, keeps him low at this point, so they might actually continue the charge here. It could be a death sentence for him, though, at this point. Yep, he's going to get in close, and then they're going to not matter. It's going to get it right up on top of him. They're going to get a couple of lucky stuns out, though.
Vision keeps opening up with these ice paths, and they don't really have a chance.
Yeah, but
he lands the Q, though, which is the most important thing.
Right.
Sniper TP's bot. Looks like he wants to get top gun on Betamax. If he smoked right now, he's gonna live. He's still gonna live. Okay.
Yeah, the crazy space cow, man. So good.
He's so tanky. But you're losing the early game with the Spirit Breaker. That's a really big problem. That's a real problem.
It is. They're only 1k ahead, a little bit over 1k. Well, actually. No. They're... For some reason, I guess it's... Yeah, it's probably more recent after the kill they got and everything. They're probably like 1.8 or 1.9k ahead, so probably a little bit closer, around to 2k. And it's a problem for sure. They don't have anything too big, though, coming out from Dire. They have like mana boots and stuff on a lot of their initiators. Their cores are... But their sniper's big. Their sniper's big. He's got a lot of kills, but he's the easiest person to gank on their team. And if they have good smoke rotations in the mid game, I think that they can come back on Dire Straits.
Yeah, definitely. But when you have this early game dive team, I feel like you're set up to be ahead, and they're not ahead.
Yeah, it's true. I as I was saying before the draft started, there's some problems with what the...
Oh, the crit?
What?
The crit, they need one more. Oh, Dagger's still on cooldown, doesn't have it.
What the Prancing Roosters have, but if they got past the laning stage, and they got past it and they did well, it's just going to be a much stronger team set up, because they get the double stun off. He's going to get away. They commits the ultimate. Voiceless Phase is able to get a kill on him.
Yeah, they can pop this Wraith
King.
He's
they
gonna
missed
pop
the RP.
Oh, geez, down bot there. RP's going on? Oh my goodness, up top, Wraith King's almost dying. Wraith King had 10 HP with a Ion Shell creep on him. They do take out the Juggernaut, though. Trading the Magnus for him? Even with a missed RP, what the heck happened? They were diving real far with just 2 of them.
So they dived down and they killed the Sand King. And, okay, they're going to kill... No, they're not. They killed Sand King. Oh, and they're going to recommit for this. They used Omni and dodged the RP. Perfect timing. Oh, and he comes in for a stun.
But the charge is canceled.
That was really risky, because if they get sight of him, he is dead.
Nice disjointed the dagger, and Herpes is just farming up the jungle, not really pressuring this Wraith King at all. He's been able to get this Midas. Now has just 2 salves brought out. Like, what's the net worth here? Like, I feel, you know, teams see this and they're like, oh man, this is such a good combo. But like, what makes Darkseer work in this lineup is you use the Ion Shell in the lane phase, like, to make Spirit Breaker do things well, and you get successful kills on. This is like a VP MVP lineup. They use the Ion Shell early to do really important things, like, for their team. And when you don't get that value out of the Darkseer, like, all of a sudden these other heroes just kind of fall off.
It's true. Though Jug's getting some farm, he's not getting the best farm. He still has something available to him, and I actually kind of like the lineup of Sniper, Jug versus Sniper. It can really bite you sometimes, but if you are able to pick up a Blink Dagger versus him and just do it just right, you can just single him out, and then they jump the Juggernaut, and he can generally spin, and be okay.
Well, the other thing is that usually he can shrapnel you out. You can potentially run at him. He puts down a shrapnel trying to cancel your blink. You just spin, then blink on him in Omni too. Like, there's just a lot of potential. Oh,
he tried to RP, but he got stunned.
Oh, he got the RP for a Spirit Breaker though. I don't know. Are they gonna get him? Yeah, they're gonna get him. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
They just you can tell that Top Gun's standing, I think. Oh, he doesn't have his, he's got his phase up. One more dagger. He needs the crit. Oh, he doesn't have...
Oh,
he
wow,
just misses the ice path. Oh, don't jump on the CM. Oh, okay, you crit her. She's dead. I was about to say, if she frostbites you under tower, that could have been real bad, but she just died before she could even turn around. Wraith King came bot.
It's also Frostbite level 1, though.
Oh, yeah, so that's like 0.5 seconds or something terrible against heroes. 1 second.
It's not that good.
1.5, yeah. This Wraith King's bot, good levels, only going to accelerate, and he's ahead of this Jug with a Midas, and eventually he's going to start getting in power farm, and it's going to get real ugly as far as keeping up with the farm, because Sniper farms faster than PA, and an empowered Wraith King with a Midas is going to just go so much faster than Juggernaut.
Yeah, the general reaction when you're starting to do bad is, all right, let's pull back, let's get some items, let's do some things, and that is a good
up top,
reaction.
There's a Darkseer, Spirit Breaker went in, they committed the wall, but Wraith King's coming in here, just farming up some wall creeps. Sand King almost went down from this. I guess that was happening when we were watching the Wraith King and the Jug have their little awkward dance. And the Spirit Breaker's going to find the Magnus, but cannot get the kill because he's only level 5 still, 15 minutes in. Still doesn't have... There's a Tome up, doesn't have his level 6.
And meanwhile, Voiceless Fade is able to get bottom, just dives the Crystal Maiden because he's all... Poor Crystal Maiden's all by herself.
And spin plus phase boots, doesn't need to commit anything more than that. Oh, this Sniper's got a DD, but he's got wand charges for a spin. Oh, if he heals on him and spins, he just kills him.
Yep. That was he got aggressive, and then he decided to go back when Jakiro wasn't right there with him. It's a little bit of a miscommunication in both.
Actually, Sniper had a DD and 7 stick charges. Oh, he has vision right here because of this ward and just kills him. Free kill. Ugh.
He had DD and those stick charges, but you still had Jakiro able to stun and do his slows and do all this damage.
Yeah, because if you spin, he can't kill the Jakiro. He probably is just going to click the right Juggernaut, and then Jakiro gets a chance off. Like,
Right.
I think
So-
if Sniper plays it perfectly, he can kill the Jakiro fast enough and then kill the Jug fast enough, but it'd be close.
Right, but that's the thing, is that you need to have these...
You got to pressure a Sniper. Like, you can't let him just...
Especially when he's this far in. He has...
Oh, they're going for this.
Yeah, and he's dead. Oh, he's not dead.
Oh, the CM might be dead if they can get a... Oh, they don't get the vacuum, and the RP gets off, and they just get cleaned up. Oh, Jug's trying to limp away. He gets the heal ward off, but it's not enough. PA's coming in, though. Shrapnel comes down, they get stunned out.
6, but he can't get his ultimate off.
Oh, the heal ward, though! They're just healing through the shrapnel. No one's killing it! No one's killing this!
Oh, man.
Oh,
Shrapnel's a little too much.
oh.
It's going to
And
claim
there was
his
no
life.
risking. A 4v5. And
That worked out for the 4.
Yeah. 4v5 worked out for the 4. Ends up being a team wipe for .P Dire Straits. And the Wraith King never even showed up for this. And he's actually just going the Radiance build. Radiance Blade Mail is actually really good this game. You don't want to build MKB? Well, you don't have to punch anybody with that build if he goes Radiance Blade Mail. Second PA jumps you, you just hit your Blade Mail, and if she'll just kill herself.
Yeah,
so
it's
she can't
true.
jump you. It's not a good build against a Jug, though. It's pretty terrible against a Jug.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say, like, you don't need to do that. You could actually go MKB pretty early after.
Yeah, just don't get a
item.
Deso. Yeah, just get Blink or MKB. Actually, this build, it's a really terrible build. This game, it's good against PA, but the issue is that if he goes the Radiance Blade Mail build against Darkseer, you're just going to have Radiance Wraith King illusions, who are terrifying once he has a few levels in wall. So if you get vacuum walled, and when you go the Radiance build, you don't build BKB. Like, your entire objective is to just, like, soak damage and just run at people. So you're gonna get vac walled probably, and your Wraith King illusions will actually destroy you as the Wraith King, because you don't build much tank for that build either. You just kind of get some raw EP from your treads and your stick and go from there.
Oh, they're diving hard.
They're charging in the Sniper, but the Wraith King's coming in. You can just tell Top Gun and Betamax hasn't played with these guys, and he's just putting them in bad situations with these charges.
Oh, it's okay. He's you know, they're feeling each other out at this point, and he's trying to get aggressive. He's trying to be that force for the team when you're by yourself and you've never played with people and you're playing an aggressive hero. Unless you are a very aggressive player and you've done it multiple times, it's hard to have that.
Wraith King's just going in on this Jakiro. He's gonna pay for it with his life, but it's okay. Blinks up on Cedar Boy. He blinks in, tries to Epicenter, gets canceled though. Man, they're diving really far, and they're in real trouble if they don't hit a big RP. They hit a 3-man RP, but the Ice Wall cancels everything out, and the Wraith King illusions just destroy him. Sniper's able to just take out the tower, but now they have a very angry PA, and Juggernaut want to kill this Sniper so bad, because he's been a jerk to them all game. And that is a 4 for none?
4 for none, Thaf.
Man,
that was a great team fight. The Betamax set up that really well, got them all together, got them to dive on top of Space Cow, and then Vision perfectly stunned out everyone with his ice bat.
He has a veil already on this Jakiro.
Yeah. He tends to go very hard 4 whenever he's playing, or at least a very greedy 5 whenever he's playing. So
yeah,
they don't have.
I mean, at this point, he's the 4, like, very clearly. They're going to. Okay, yeah, RP's down, CM ult's down, Epi's down. What do they got? If they fight you, you just like charge and go at them, right? Like, you're fine.
Honestly, I don't think they saw that Epi was down though. He charged up Epi, but he actually jumped a half second before the channel was down, so they didn't even know that it was possibly down. Maybe
Direwolf just
it was
heals
more of
up
a risk.
with the regen rune. Oh, he's got his Deso now. He's pretty much back in this game. I like this. Immediate smoke up, immediate Ion Shell on their Aegis carrier. They're going straight for it. They've got vision. They see this. This CM is super dead.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the
And
Magnus
they
jumps
can get another
in.
one.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker gets the charge off. The Sniper's going to be able to claim Top Gun on Betamax, but that's fine. You've killed the Magnus. You've killed that. That's a perfectly valid. They're going to deward here, but they can keep going. Oh, Voiceless Flade's made the call to back. I don't know about that one. You've got a 3v4 and you have an Aegis, and their RP is dead. Like,
Yeah, it was definitely the time to go in. But sometimes it's easy to tell, like you've told me before. The sniper has gone for crit build at this point, and if I saw that on Dire team, I would definitely start picking up blade mails on everyone. Even if I was Spirit Breaker, you get the wars, you get whatever you can, but then you go for blade mail as soon as possible so you can pop it in that situation, because he's not going to be able to have.
PA blinks in onto a creep wave when there was a shrapnel. He's just going to lose the Aegis right there with no backup, nothing. And that's a huge. That Aegis just enables you to be so aggressive in a team fight. Now that's gone.
Can't, and he's skipping over BKB. They're going for lifesteal on the PA, which is no longer really necessary anymore. I actually didn't even think it was necessary before, because even before talents existed, but now that talents do exist, it's even more of a waste at this point. I strongly urge people not to do that, but I know he may think that he needs to help out Jug, kind of get a more general push lineup that can do some right-click damage. It does help your Spirit Breaker too, so there's a lot of help.
This is like the most BKB of BKB games. I mean, Sniper actually does a crap ton of magical damage. Yeah, he's going the crit build, but he's going to have Mjolnir at some point. Like, Okay, I could understand going Basher here, honestly, but not Vlad's. Like, Basher, go straight Basher, create a straight Abyssal. If you feel like you can play around their spells, for the most part, if you just wait till they commit, that's fine, but Vlad's just doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah,
their physical damage is fairly minimal. Plus, they saw the Wraith King relic. They know he's going Radiance build, which just makes BKB even better, because once you have BKB, they do no damage. Oh, they kicked the crap out of that Sand King illusion.
They didn't use any.
No, they didn't commit it.
So. Wraith King now has his Radiance now. He's gonna have a Blink Dagger soon.
He's gonna farm so fast. Man, and this guy's played so greedy, for the most part in most of these games. Like, I bet he goes Travels next, or something crazy like that. He'll, like, go Blink Travels.
Why not, really? I mean,
their
late game is stronger.
Yeah, their late game's stronger, and you're, like, this Jug went Manta. Like, I think he's got his Manta now? Nope, he went Yasha Diffusal. So he's going the, like, the standard, at this point, standard Jug that, you know, you farm, but you fight, too. And you've just gone this mega farm build, like Radiance Midas Empower means you farm so fast on Wraith King. Like, you just one-shot creep waves, pretty much. Because of your crit, because your the burn. Midas gives you that extra XP.
Yep, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here soon, because he's going to have his 18 ultimate, and like you've been saying, he's been just farming and farming and farming. It's going to be that classic, like, okay guys, give me 30 minutes and then I do things type build. So
yeah, well, I mean, he can still do things now. He's all damage. Like, he has all damage and HP. He has no armor. He does have his blink, I guess, so he does have that initiation. The blink was a very necessary pickup. They now have 3 blinks on the hero and a sniper, so it's very difficult. Compare that to the initiation potential.
Diffusal blade on Voiceless Fade now.
Sand King goes in on. Oh, they go in. Oh, they get caught by.
Nice.
And they got a Radiance illusion. That Wraith King's just gonna die instantly. They get an RP, but there's just no follow up. Oh,
and the Radiance illusion is destroying
them. They killed a PA, but
Holy
that's
crap.
it. And they committed everything. Yeah. Wraith King illusions are really strong. They get that crit, and they get the crit, and they get the Radiance burn. You get the evasion chance from it. Like, it just turns that Radiance into just such a weapon. It's one of the reasons I never wanted to get a Radiance against like a Morph or on Wraith King or like all these other heroes that like can make illusions of you. It's just Shadow Demon. Like, if you go the Radiance build against a Shadow Demon, like, he can just solo kill you. If he gets like a Glimmer Cape or like a Force Staff or just anything to kite you for a few seconds, he will actually just solo kill you. It's infuriating.
Yeah, Shadow Demon's pretty strong versus any heroes that are trying to take advantage of, like, okay, I'm just gonna let Radiance Burn kill you and take advantage of my big, massive health pool.
Yeah,
and
when
down.
I was climbing Solo Noir, in one of the games that got me up to 4K, I played Shadow Demon. When Shadow Demon was like the top tier support and Spectre was the top tier carry, and I solo killed their Spectre who had like a lot of items, and they catch out this Jakiro who's just aggressively dying as Jakiros have been doing this series. Top Gun and Betamax just gonna push out and farm, and it looks like they just want to farm right now. But I feel like anytime they do that, it's just like they just need this tempo so badly.
Yeah, they need. It's cool. The Phantom Assassin is now going for BKB. It's going to be good. It's going to give them quite a bit. Sniper's working on the MKB now. He's satisfied with just having a Chrysalis. Honestly, that's probably best because I don't like Chrysalis even at this point. I guess he was just trying to get some right-click damage to work on their dives and kind of have something else besides all the magic, because they have a Wraith King going Radiance. So I can understand that. I think that the Monkey King bar is going to be a great boon to them, though. Much better than what a Chrysalis adds.
Oh yeah, and this is Monkey King. The atomization is just very sketchy. Jug's top. He's just going to spin out of this. He's just going to spin TP and he's out. But yeah, one of our chat guys is trying to claim Vlad's is good this game, and I'm just going to explain to you, no, it's terrible. You're not life-stealing ever. They don't do any physical damage. They've gone all these magic builds. Like, honestly, if you wanted to get a little tankier and skip delay BKB, like, a casual hood into Basher would have been amazing, too. Like, just make yourself tanky against all this magic.
Or, yeah. Just, I mean, the BKB is all you really need. Just BKB.
And if he BKBs after he gets RP'd, even though he's at like 1/3 health, he lives that fight. Like, Wraith King isn't going to crit it. Like, he's not going to crit him enough to kill him. And without the Radiance Burn, and without the Sniper Shrapnel, or, all the things.
Hey, Faf, you called it. TP boots.
Yep, I knew it. Oh, I know a greedy player when I see him. They smoke, they blink. He blinks past them, though. They're going to find the Phantom Assassin. Oh, they do get the RP, but Jug got his spin off first, and it goes straight into a 5-man back wall, but the CM ult is just going off. No one's canceling it. Oh, there's a charge that hits on everybody, and the Phantom Assassin is dead, but they don't have a Wraith King illusion this time. Voiceless Fate is trying to get in the fights. They do manage to isolate and kill the Sniper. The Magnus is being run down as well. He's just going to get punched down. Sand King tries to counter-initiate, but no one's killed the heal ward yet. It's just keeping everyone alive, and this Jug is so strong right now. He's at completely full health. He's just going to kill everyone. Only thing holding him back...
Yeah, he could actually... Oh, wait, no, he's not going to get this.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's actually going to go for Manta style, just work on the Wraith King, make sure that he has 0 mana, and just dies instantly from... And honestly, Wraith King has nothing really to combat that. He has no health item, he has no... All of his item... Yeah, he does have stick, you're right. But he has no health items, he's just straight utility damage items. So... He's gonna lose his mana before... Oh, the Arcane Boots might save him. Nope, he's dead. And he gets out.
Jakiro, on the other hand, you are not getting out. But that's fine.
Oh,
whoa, what's his face here? What? What? I'm so confused. Why did Jug TP out? Like, this whole team was coming.
Yeah.
Little miscommunication there, it's late.
and the charge is still coming. Okay, no. Okay, good.
Okay,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think that's the classic I'm out, and he wasn't looking, and his whole team's like, no, we got you, man, we're there. But that's fine, though.
Yeah.
They traded Jakiro for a Magnus and a Wraith King. That's pretty great. Like, I thought the Arcane Boots on the Sand King were going to save him, but he got off one more hit, and it drained his mana, and that was it. Now with the Manta, it's going to be real rough from him. If Jug saves the Manta, he can drain out that Wraith King every time.
He's going to. That's been his
and
job
that's
this
actually
whole
one of
time.
the reasons why I've actually seen pretty much every Wraith King player, even like Burning in them, they get the Int actually, because 15 damage is fairly insignificant compared to the freedom that 10 extra Int gives to such a low Int hero. That's so much mana for a Wraith King. It helps you against Mantas, and even if it's not a mana drain lineup, like they don't have a carry which typically goes Diffusal, it frees you up to cast your stun an extra 2 times in a fight pretty much. Or at least an extra 1 time. So that's been something I've been trying on Wraith King, and so far I've liked it pretty well.
Yeah, and honestly, 15 damage really isn't that much.
It just kind of sucks on a Wraith King. Like and not only that, like you build every Wraith King build, you build a lot of raw damage. Like you get Armlet, Blink, Deso is one build. The Radiance Blade Mail build, it gives you a lot of raw damage too. Like every Wraith King build seems to build damage in my experience. This is such a dangerous Roche. They don't have their Darkseer here. He needs to get there right now. Like, I don't know if they know what's happening. I don't think they do, but if they find it...
Yeah, it's a risky idea here, and Vision puts down the ward. They don't see it at all. He gets that up. He could actually... Wow, he has an Arcane, and they could just push down mid after getting this.
They better grab this quick.
It was risky, but it paid off.
Yeah, it paid off. And Wraith King's going straight for an AC after the... I think he honestly needs a BKB this game. Like, the Vac Wall actually just has been destroying him. Plus, it cancels out that mana burn. It means that the Ion Shell doesn't hurt you. It means the Spirit Breaker charge, yeah, it messes you up. Like, Jakiro doesn't kite you. Like, AC is such a good Wraith King item, but BKB means that you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Oh, they got the charge onto the Sand King, but I don't think they're going to be... Oh, he gets mini-stunned out. The MKB's done on the Sniper, and he's just destroyed.
I mean, you can't really dive them anymore. They have plenty of damage. Like, Sniper
they have 3
hits
blinks.
like a truck right now.
Yeah, they have 3 blinks. Sniper is still really far ahead. He's got a crit stick and an MKB. He just MKB mini-stunned him out of his ult, which meant there was no chance of that working out.
Yeah, in the net worth charts, you can actually see, like, it is, if they don't have Sniper, or if they don't have Sniper around, really their team's not even that bad, because, like, yeah, the net worth of the Wraith King is pretty insane, but he picks up a Hyperstone. So he has, once again, he has, like, 5 high-priced items that don't give him any stats, any, like, real
Jug can actually
like,
solo kill... Okay, his team's there behind him. Like, there was a window there. I see Jug doesn't have his blink yet, but if he had his blink there, and obviously I can see that his team's not close enough, but if he blinked on him and Manta and Diffusaled him, he actually would just kill him. Like, he would just be dead. He wouldn't have any mana, he would just die from no reincarnation, and then Jug just spins away. It's just, that's it.
But he's also, real quick, Wraith King is also going for an item that gives everyone armor and gives everyone else no armor. Like, it doesn't give stats, once again. And I understand, like, what you're trying to do with the hero. You're trying to get some damage. He already has plenty of stats, but I mean, come on, there needs to be something at this point. This isn't even greedy anymore. There's a lot of items that he's going for that don't really add any real value to the hero. All right, well, Crystal Maiden gets picked off.
Yeah, look at the wards this time. This time they've got so many wards. This dire jungle is just completely warded out. They actually find this Wraith King all alone. Aegis is still up on the PA. I've actually kind of forgotten about that. Wraith King, they're going to counter-initiate on them pretty hard. The wall's committed. They get a Wraith King illusion. The RP comes out. But is there enough follow-up? They have the Aegis. Oh, the BKB is out in the PA. BKB is just going to turn this fight. The charge is out to keep the Magnus in there. They can't see the... But he can't do anything. The Ion Shell's just taking him out. Oh, and the crit as he tries to go. The sniper came in, and Voiceless Fades found him. And the PA comes in, and the only person who got away was the Wraith King. That ends up being a 4 for none. They didn't even claim the Aegis yet. When does the Aegis expire? It expires soon. Yeah, no, they got time on this Aegis.
I did not expect the sniper to jump in there.
Me either. Like, the fight was over, and then all of a sudden I see the snipers on the back of the fight. I think he tried to save the Magnus or something. I don't know. But they committed RP there. They know RP's down. They have Aegis up. Heal Ward's not up for a while, but they have Cheese. They have Darkseer Mech. They have Greaves Pipe. They're so good right now in this team fight with an RP's down. They're just going to lose this tower.
Yeah. And
Sniper has to buy back if they want to save this tier 3. He might need to buy back to save the racks. Magnus goes in for the Blink Skewer, but who cares? Oh, Wraith King gets caught in the vacuum. He's just going to get shredded. PA doesn't care. He has Aegis. Wraith King comes back up, but this is just the Aegis, and they're committing so much. CM ult's down. They get, oh, jeez. And the heal ward's up to keep Voiceless Fade up. The Wraith King's going to try to fight this out, but he's actually going to get shredded. Oh.
Oh, wow. He used Cheese.
He used Cheese. I didn't even remember the Cheese, but it came up, turns the fight around. Now Sniper's back up, but it doesn't really matter. This Rax is dead. And if he's not careful, he's going to get charged and burst down himself. Yep, the Blink's up on Herpes. He's going to come in. Juggernaut still has his Omni. Oh my goodness, he never used Omni. That's a full 5-man T-White. Sniper's the only one with buyback. They get this is actually game, right? This is game.
I want to say that, Faf, but like
no, this is just two. No, this is just 2 lanes of racks. They can't. I don't think they can finish the tier 4s in time.
They can't. Oh, I think they could actually.
Well,
I think that they could.
Oh no! If Sniper dies here, it is game. Here. Yeah, Sniper's dead.
I mean, I think they could end this right now. But...
Yeah. Yeah, look, they're calling. End it. Sniper. There's no Sniper. They have an RP, but there's no... They need to spread out, though. They can't get 5-man RP. If they spread out... Oh, he hit him with it. If they can keep canceling their blinks... Oh, they missed the stun. 2-man RP's not enough. The blink wall's in. BKB's committed. This is going to be game. They don't have buyback on the Magnus. That's it.
They're trying to hold them back.
They can't.
They can't do it.
The PA BKB timing was too strong, and they just ran him over, and the GG's over.
Oh my God, Faf! I can't it was a good game. They played well. Honestly, I know
Sniper just died. Chain died 3 times there in a row. I mean, that's basically what happened.
Sniper Chain died. Yeah, that was a serious problem. But I gotta say, these 3 games, items. We gotta people try to look out for what you're trying to do, because there's some serious problems that were coming up. I know I'm harping on different carry players and stuff on these 2 teams, but when you have supports didn't have support items.
CM kept getting Glimmer. That was the one thing, and it saved her multiple times. She got off multiple, almost full duration ults because of that. They almost, that one fight mid where they, in the Radiant Jungle, they almost won it because she almost got off a full ult, but it got canceled about 3 seconds in just by chance, because the Spirit Breaker charge angled through it, and he wasn't trying to do that. He was just trying to get a charge off, and they were kind of clumped. But that happens. One of the benefits of the hero. But they just didn't have any way to save people. They couldn't save Sniper.
Yeah. They had no save. They had all this counter initiation, all these things that were great if they did jump them, but your Sniper's still dead by the time that happens, and their Magnus and all their other heroes didn't get the farm that they needed. And actually, they did. Their Wraith King got crazy amounts of farm, but he went for Radiance, and then he didn't tank. He didn't get any tank ability. He just went for more farming and more farming and more farming, and then they needed them to fight at some point, and that's kind of what happens, if you have a hero that's easily able to be dove in, and then you have nobody who can save him, and a another carry that doesn't actually do damage in a team fight, you're just going to lose every team fight that they have, especially when you have Jakiro Darkseer.
Yeah. So, well played by both teams. GG. They won with a stand-in, and they recovered from a very rough early game, especially for the PA. But you know what? Once you get that BKB on PA and you're level 18, good times. And they took advantage of that window. That's how you win the games with PA, by the way. You get BKB, you have Deso, you hit 18, you get an Aegis, and you just go murder everyone.
Yeah, definitely. It was some good item choices by him. There's a lot of different things that we could have seen that will just kind of gave them that extra advantage because of the different items that they chose. Looking back at their fights too, honestly, Vision had some really good stuns on both games that he played that really kept his team alive in situations that I felt like thought that their team was down and out. So real congrats to him on Jakiro. Very good plays. There's good plays all around, though. These games were incredibly long, and not a single player played perfectly, but not a single player played badly either. There was always some really good play being made. So, really fun games, guys.
Well, we've been at this about 4 hours. I'm done. I want to go play with my new car, but I can't because I got to go to bed. But hey, I can drive it into work. So, that's good. Anyways, this has been Fafnir and my co-caster Flub. If you would like to hear more from us, you can follow us at Twitter, and I'm too tired to even give my Twitter handle. So I'll let Flub give out his, and then I'm going to go to bed.
I am at Flub Dota. You can also follow me and my channel at ZPanda Studios. That's my Twitter account, so that's between me and my co-anchor Kimbrel. We do a lot of stuff on there, so you can follow us over there. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for